Good morning. Today I'm going to read this book. It's called Julius, the Baby of the World, and it is by Kevin Henkes. That's how you say it. This is about getting a new, she's getting a new baby brother. So this is Lily and this is Julius. These are for the baby. She's taken her toys over. Before Julius was born, Lily was the best big sister in the world. She gave him things, she told him secrets, she sang lullabies to him every night. Look at that, Mom's about to have a baby, and Lily is excited. After Julius was born, it was a different story. Lily took her things back, she pinched his tail, and she yelled insulting comments into her crib. Look at that. She's not being a really nice big sister. I am the queen, said Lily, and I hate Julius. But her parents loved him. They kissed his wet pink nose, they admired his small black eyes, they stroked his sweet white fur. Lily thought his wet pink nose was slimy. She thought his small black eyes were beady, and she thought his sweet white fur was not sweet, especially when he needed his diaper changed. Julius is the baby of the world, chimed Lily's parents. Disgusting, said Lily. Lily had to share a room with Julius. After Julius goes away, do I get my room back, she asked. Julius isn't going away, said Lily's mother, and he didn't. He stayed, and he stayed, and he stayed. And she's trying to get rid of that little brother, huh? Lily was supposed to be very quiet while Julius slept. After Julius goes away, can I talk like a normal person again, she shouted. Julius isn't going away, said Lily's father, and he didn't. He stayed, and stayed, and stayed. What's she gonna do with this little brother? We want Julius to grow up to be as extraordinary as you, said Lily's mother. So we tell him constantly how beautiful he is and how much we love him. When no one was looking, Lily had her own idea. So here, the parents are talking to Julius, and it says, we love you, Julius. You are beautiful, Julius. And down here, when Lily's by herself, it says, I hate you. You are ugly. That's not very nice. We want Julius to grow up to be as clever as you, said Lily's father. So we must sing him his numbers and letters whenever possible. When no one was looking, Lily had another idea. Look here, parents are singing A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and they're saying 1, 2, 3, 4. And here, Lily is saying 3, 8, 1, 5, 9, 8, and she's singing the ABCs, A, J, K, Z, B, S, C, H. So she's trying to mix them up. That's not a very nice sister. All right. Lily's parents were more than a little bit doubtful about leaving the two of them alone. Lily tried to frighten Julius with her nifty disguises. She learned magic and tried to make him disappear. When that didn't work, she simply pretended he didn't exist. See, these are her nifty disguises. She's trying to scare the baby. Lily spent more time than usual in the uncooperative chair. What's an uncooperative chair? Does anybody have one of those at their house? I think it's called a timeout corner. And her signs say, I hate everything, I am hungry, and I have to go to the bathroom. So she's trying to get out of that, huh? Lily's parents showered her with hugs and kisses and treats of all shapes and sizes. They even let her stay at 15 minutes later every night, but it didn't matter. Nothing worked. I am the queen, said Lily, and I hate Julius. But her parents loved him. They kissed his wet pink nose, they admired his small black eyes, and they stroked his soft white fur. Julius is the baby of the world, chimed in Lily's parents. Disgusting, said Lily. Think she's ever going to like this brother? I don't know. Lily's parents were amused when Julius blew a bubble. Can you believe it? They exclaimed. But if Lily had done the exact same thing, they say, Lily, mind your manners, please. Lily's parents were dazzled when Julius babbled and gurgled. Such a vocabulary, they explained. What if Lily did the exact same thing? They say, Lily, let's act your age, please. Okay, here. So here's the little brother doing things that she wants to do. Lily's parents were amazed when Julius screamed. What lung capacity, they exclaimed. But Lily did the exact same thing. They said, Lily, let's restrain ourselves, please. So it's okay if little brother does it, but Lily can't. One morning while Lily was busy playing opera, her mother said, why don't you put some of that verbal exuberance to use? Why don't you tell Julius a nice story? He's too little to understand, said Lily. He can understand in his own way, said Lily's mother. Okay, said Lily, smiling. Do you think she's going to be nice to him, or do you think she's going to be mean? Here is her story. Julius, the germ of the world. By me, said Lily. Once upon a time, said Lily, there was a baby. His name was Julius. Julius was really a germ. Julius was like dust under your bed. If he was a number, he'd be 0. If he was a food, he would be a raisin. Zeros are nothing, and raisins taste like dirt. The end, said Lily. The story earned her 10 more minutes in the non-cooperative chair. So she wasn't very nice to him when she had a chance, huh? Lily warned her friends, Chester and Wilson and Victor, about babies. Trust me, she said, they're dreadful. Here are her friends up in the tree. And here, Lily's talking to a lady who's walking by on the street. She warned strangers about babies, too. You will live to regret that bump under your dress, she said. Lily ran away 7 times in one morning. I'm really leaving this time, she cried. Who knows where they're going to find me? Look at here. So she's trying to guilt her parents into getting rid of Julius. That same afternoon, Lily had a tea party and everyone came. Everyone except Julius. His invitation must have got lost in the mail, she explained. You think it got lost in the mail, or you think she didn't invite him? Lily had glorious dreams about Julius and ghoulish nightmares. So these pictures are her dreaming. So Lily's on the cat that's chasing Julius down there. And over here, Julius looks like a great big monster with teeth. She's about to eat Lily. Lily's parents showered her with compliments and praise and niceties of all shapes and sizes. They even let her drink juice out of an antique cup. It didn't matter. Nothing worked. I am the queen, said Lily, and I hate Julius. There's a picture that she drew of her whole family, but not Julius. But her parents loved him. They kissed his wet pink nose, they admired his small black eyes, and they stroked his sweet white fur. Julius is the baby of the world, chimed Lily's parents. Disgusting, said Lily. So her parents just keep liking this kid. When Lily's mother felt up to it, she planned a festive celebration in honor of Julius. All the relatives came. There was quite a spread. What's the big deal, said Lily. Haven't they seen a silly lump before? Look at there, all her family is there and they're having a party for Julius. Apparently not. All afternoon, relatives hovered over Julius. They kissed his wet pink nose, they admired his small black eyes, and they stroked his white fur. Look at, they're all around Julius. Disgusting, said Cousin Garland. What? Said Lily. Julius, said Cousin Garland, I think his wet pink nose is slimy. I think his small black eyes are beady. And I think his sweet white fur is not so sweet. And he needs his diaper changed. Lily's nose twitched. Her eyes narrowed and her fur stood on end and her tail quivered. So now it's not just Lily making fun of Julius. Now a cousin is making fun of Julius, and she doesn't like that. Hey, you're talking about my brother, said Lily. And for your information, his nose is shiny, his eyes are sparkly, and his fur smells like perfume. Cousin Garland was speechless. He can blow bubbles, continued Lily. He can babble and gurgle, and he can scream better than anyone. Cousin Garland tried to slink out of the room. Stop, said Lily. I am the queen. Watch me closely. So what happened? So the cousin started making fun of Julius too. And as all siblings know, you can say bad things about your sibling, but nobody else can. Lily picked up Julius. She kissed his wet pink nose. She admired his small black eyes, and she stroked his soft white fur. Your turn, said Lily, handing Julius over to Cousin Garland. Kiss, admire, stroke, Lily commanded. So she is going to make the cousin like Julius. Now repeat after me, said Lily. Julius is the baby of the world. Julius is the baby of the world, said Cousin Garland. Louder, said Lily. Julius is the baby of the world. And from then on, he was, in everyone's opinion, especially Lily's. So look here, she's making her cousin hold the baby. The end. All right, so as you guys are still in quarantine, hopefully you're being nice to your little baby brothers or sisters, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.